The Master's Mysteries. Tales of Magical Mastery. Episode 4. Go to Hell. The tree demon's root system was massive. As soon as it sensed an intruder, dozens of roots suddenly burst from the ground. I knew you would come. Take this. The twisting and wriggling roots attacked Liao Fengyi with the speed of venomous snakes, but he remained calm and composed. In the blink of an eye, the roots reached Liao Fengyi. He skillfully dodged the attacks, but it seemed like the roots had eyes, closely following his every move. Let's see how long you can dodge. Liao Fengyi knew that it wasn't the roots acting on their own, but rather the tree demon controlling them. To truly escape, he had to deal with the tree demon itself. Liao Fengyi's evasive maneuvers were not random. He constantly circled around the giant willow tree, avoiding the root attacks while occasionally bending down to touch the ground. In fact, Liao Fengyi had a plan. He had placed several yellow paper talismans on the ground. In no time, Liao Fengyi attached the talismans to 7 specific positions around the giant willow tree, forming a grand formation. Evil thoughts in life, gods and Buddhists know. Wickedness born on earth shall face heavenly punishment. With the completion of the 7 talismans, Liao Fengyi stopped evading. He knelt down on one of the positions to the east of the giant willow tree, his hands forming seals as he chanted a spell. You have quite the audacity. Seeing his relentless attacks being interrupted by Liao Fengyi's spellcasting, the tree demon roared and increased its offensive. Wooden fiend, raging heavenly fire. Burn mountains, boil seas, and destroy all living beings. More root systems converged and surged toward Liao Fengyi, but he seemed unaffected, focusing on his hand seals and reciting the incantation faster. Thunderous fire formation. In an instant, thick and sturdy roots coiled around Liao Fengyi, resembling giant pythons. At the same time, Liao Fengyi's formation came into effect. Boom! The tree demon was delighted at trapping its opponent, but suddenly, a thunderous explosion resounded from above. The sky above the giant willow tree became filled with dense dark clouds, occasionally illuminated by flashes of lightning. What? The heavenly thunder tribulation. No tree-like creature was immune to the heavenly thunder tribulation, and the willow tree demon was no exception. It trembled in fear. Activate the formation. The tree demon understood that the appearance of the heavenly thunder was not a coincidence, but connected to the celestial master on the opposite side. Just as it tried to regain control and entangle Liao Fengyi, it saw him raise 2 fingers and shout, "Activate the formation." Boom! As soon as Liao Fengyi's words fell, lightning bolts struck down from the sky, creating a symphony of thunder that encircled the giant willow tree. The tree demon was terrified and abandoned its attempts to trap Liao Fengyi. It hastily commanded the roots to retreat back into the tree hollow. Liao Fengyi remained motionless as he kept his eyes fixed on the tree demon's actions. Soon enough, he made a discovery. Several roots emerged from the hollow tree, carrying 3 girls. It was the same 3 girls that Ahuo had observed earlier, along with another angry-looking girl. At that moment, the tree demon controlled the roots to lift the innocent girls onto the canopy of the giant willow tree. Liao Fengyi realized that the tree demon intended to use the girls as a shield against the heavenly thunder, which was another reason why it captured them. How about that? Didn't expect it, did you? Killing me won't be that easy. The tree demon used the girls' lives as a shield to temporarily distract the heavenly thunder, then turned its attention back to Liao Fengyi. And you will die today. The tree demon knew that the problem lay with Liao Fengyi, and it wouldn't easily let him go. With a furious roar, dozens of roots once again emerged from the ground and attacked Liao Fengyi. I've been waiting for this move. Watching the tree demon's series of countermeasures, Liao Fengyi smirked, and the hand seals in his hands began to change. Rolling thunder accompanies the fire, yang fire and yin fire each taking form. As several roots lunged toward him, Liao Fengyi swiftly dodged and evaded while continuing his hand seals and incantations. Heavenly fire punishes evil, spreading goodness along the way. Earthly fire incinerates the world, benefiting all living beings. In truth, everything was part of Liao Fengyi's plan. He used the heavenly thunder and fire formation to free the girls trapped inside the tree hollow. Thunder hooks fire, and the fiercest fire awakens. Activate the formation. But his true goal was to use the thunder to hook the fire, and use the fire to destroy the tree demon, without harming the lives of those innocent girls. As soon as Liao Fengyi uttered the words "activate the formation," the ground beneath the giant willow tree violently shook. Cracks appeared, and hot gusts of air and black smoke burst forth intermittently. Fire, earthly fire. At this moment, the tree demon finally understood its opponent's true intentions. But it was already too late. From within the cracked fissures, green tongues of fire suddenly emerged. The blue flames seemed capable of incinerating all things, quickly turning the tree roots on the ground into charred remains. In an instant, the flames spread from the giant willow tree, engulfing it in a raging fire. However, the earthly fire appeared cold and eerie. The strange fire soared into the sky, emitting thick black smoke. Trapped in the sea of fire, the tree demon lost its ability to attack. Liao Fengyi kept his gaze fixed on the giant willow tree. As soon as the flames rose, he charged forward, wielding a short knife in his hand. With agile steps, Liao Fengyi leaped onto the canopy of the tree, swiftly slashing several root stems with his short knife. He cradled one of the trapped girls in his arms. Where did this rat come from, disturbing my beauty sleep? At that moment, the drunken old Taoist, who had been soundly asleep, stumbled out of his room, grumbling and cursing. Taoist, catch her. Seeing Ahu waking up the old Taoist, Liao Fengyi shouted at him and tossed the girl toward the old Taoist. Ah, what? Catch. Catch what? The old Taoist, still groggy from sleep, hadn't fully grasped the situation when a figure was thrown in front of him. Ah, you brat. Are you trying to kill me? Just as the old Taoist uttered his complaint, he fell to the ground. Although his body was resilient, it would be strange if he didn't get injured. Boom! Before the old Taoist could finish his complaints, another figure flew through the air and landed on him, delivering a direct hit. Kid, have you gone mad? The old Taoist was furious after being hit twice in succession and angrily cursed into the air. Meanwhile, Liao Fengyi gently set down the last girl he was carrying and turned his gaze back to the tree demon. Bastard, you dare to ruin my millennium of cultivation. The tree demon was now completely engulfed in the raging fire, letting out agonizing and eerie howls. Even if I die, I'll take you down with me. Knowing that its own demise was inevitable today, the tree demon had completely lost its mind. It actually wanted to perish together with Liao Fengyi. In an instant, several tree roots, burning like fiery serpents, rapidly charged toward Liao Fengyi. Liao Fengyi didn't dare to slack off and swung his short knife, continuously severing several roots. However, the number of roots kept increasing, and they were all burning with underground infernal fire, causing Liao Fengyi some trouble. After severing several root stems in succession, Liao Fengyi realized that this approach wasn't sustainable. He swiftly stepped back to dodge the attacks and simultaneously formed hand seals with both hands. As soon as the hand seals were formed, a yellow flame suddenly ignited in Liao Fengyi's hands. The heavenly fire appeared crimson red, while the underground infernal fire appeared blue. The fire Liao Fengyi used was the fire of humanity, and it was yellow. This cluster of yellow flames, once launched by Liao Fengyi, transformed into a fierce and swift phoenix in midair, fiercely pouncing on the tree roots. The fireball became even hotter, instantly reducing the tree roots to ashes, which scattered to the ground. But the momentum of the fireball didn't diminish. it continued its direct assault on the struggling tree demon. The tree demon, already weakened by the infernal fire, was now engulfed by the intense flames. It let out a series of agonized screams and turned into dust in an instant. For a moment, the underground infernal fire and the heavenly fire in the sky merged into one, turning the world into a purgatory-like scene. The towering giant willow tree was incinerated by the three flames, and for a while, half of King Liu Town was enveloped in towering flames.